Hi everyone, I'm Becky.
And I'm Bo.
And we're from the Right Sites.
And today on this segment of the Right Sites, we are taking you to the Castillo de San Marcos in St. Augustine, Florida.
It is the oldest existing masonry fort that was built in the 1600s.
Built by the Spanish way back then, and this is a really cool place to visit when you are in St. Augustine. And don't forget to subscribe to the Right Sites if you haven't already done so.
And like, comment, and share.
It's all free of charge, and it really helps us out here on the Right Sites. So let's take you on a tour of one of the coolest places in St. Augustine, Florida. Now, the Castillo de San Marcos is located right on the northern edge of St. Augustine. You can't miss it.
No, it's very big. You definitely can't miss it. And the tickets are $15 a piece for adults. 15 and under get in free.
Yeah, good deal.
And the tickets are good for 7 days, and the hours are 9 to 5 daily.
So we just found that out. If we would have known that earlier, we would have got tickets the very first day we were here, so that we could explore it as much as we wanted to. So be sure to get your tickets right away when you're visiting St. Augustine. So you can see behind us the entrance. So let's take a look on the inside to see what we can find. Like Becky said, this fort was built way back in the 1600s by the Spanish. And there was a moat all the way around it. Also, there were like 2 gates that secured the fort. Built by the Spanish to protect their interest here in North America, in the Florida area. So here is the only entrance that you can get into. One of the cool things about the fort, they have not only national park guides, but also they have people in period costumes. Oops, excuse me. So when you enter the fort, it's pretty impressive just looking around. And what we would suggest doing is go to the left and start right in here, because each room that is open kind of takes you through a chronological history of the fort and this area of the United States. So here is what a typical room looks like in the fort. Really cool. And then they have different historical readings here that take you through the entire history of the fort, and also the influence of not only the Spanish, but also the English, and then eventually the United States. All right, so the lower part of the fort, there's really only basically 2 floors, right? Mm-hmm. So the lower part, kind of a squared-in area. Really neat looking. How many rooms?
About 12 to 14 different rooms, and usually they all have a different purpose. My favorite is the bunk room, and then Bo's going to show you probably his favorite.
Yeah, this is a really cool part of the fort right behind us. That is a big door, which was the entrance to the Catholic Church. So let's take you on a tour of the inside. Let me flip this around. So you can just walk through here and kind of get an idea of what the church looked like in the fort, which is pretty cool.
As you can, they brought priests with them.
Yes, of course, the Spanish, when they came to the New World, one of their major goals was to convert the native population to Catholicism.
Yes, this is a holy water.
So that is pretty cool. Now when you walk throughout the fort, one of the things that the markers point out is all the carvings on the wall, where soldiers throughout the time made different carvings. Here's another really cool room too I want to show you. Let Becky take over the camera here. Now this is a really cool room back here you won't want to miss. Kind of in the corner of the fort. Go back here to the small opening here. Yeah, this is the old powder room. So a very secure location. And then, I don't know if I can fit through here or not. Let's see. All right, Becky, are you coming? You're not coming. You got to come back here. It's pretty cool. Very tight entrance. All right, so Becky's not coming. Yeah, pretty cool little area here. So don't miss this little hidden room that you have to crawl to get into.
This is the powder room.
My favorite room of the fort is the Barracks Room. Let me take you on a tour of it. I just think it's so cool to see where they slept and to see their uniforms. It's also a nice breeze as you walk through there. But it's pretty cool to see these little thin mats that they had to sleep on. And of course the massive fireplace that they would have had to use to keep this warm when it was colder out. But I like all their little uniforms hanging up and all the bunks. Pretty cool.
The day that we were touring the fort, we got a special treat. This is a formal treaty signing between the United States and the nation of Peru. I was informed by one of the National Park Service guides that all naval treaties signed with Latin American countries are done right here at the fort. And it's done on a regular basis, several times a year. So maybe when you are visiting this fort, you will get lucky enough to see a treaty signing ceremony at the fort here in St. Augustine. So on the left-hand side are members of the U.S. Navy. On our right are members of the Peruvian Navy. And so right now a member of the American Navy is talking about the 3-day conference they just had. And this is the culmination of that, a treaty, a naval treaty between the two countries. All right, so that was pretty cool seeing that peace treaty signing.
Yeah, I didn't even know they did that. I mean, like, especially at a fort, I thought everything was like in DC for stuff like that.
Right, yeah, exactly. So that was really cool to see an official treaty signing ceremony. First time in my life I've ever seen it.
First time in mine.
And now the highlight of the fort. We're coming up to the top, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Let me flip the camera around. Here it is.
Oh, that breeze. Can't say it enough. It's amazing.
Oh, and you take a look at the entire fort here. Of course, here's the bay.
The seawall.
Seawall there. In the distance is the Bridge of Lions. And you can see old St. Augustine in the background, the Treasury Building.
Flagler College.
So you could spend quite a bit of time up here. A lot of people I've seen just sitting on the benches enjoying the breeze.
And the view.
Yeah. Of course, there's all sorts of historical information that you can read about as you go through the
Wow.
top of the fort here. And then, Becky, I think probably the highlight of this part, right?
Yeah, this is the Instagram-worthy spot of the fort.
Yeah. A lot of people are back here.
I do like seeing all the cannons. Make sure you show those.
Yeah, a lot of
They've
cannons.
got them throughout the whole top portion.
Yeah.
I like the ones that are green. I guess that's the not rust, but
Yeah, bronze maybe. There might be
bronze
cannons.
Yeah, but they turn a really pretty color of green.
Yeah, they are
They're
beautiful.
not polished, but
And then you can read about what the purpose of each one was to protect St. Augustine. So, like I said, you could spend a lot of time out here. So that is a tour of Castillo de San Marcos. What do you think, Becky?
I liked it. It was good.
Well worth, I think, the $15 ticket.
Yeah, and it's great that kids get in free.
Yeah, kids get it free. Also, there are other discounts, like military discounts.
Disability discounts.
Yeah, a lot of discounts. So the high price is $15. But even if you don't get a discount, I think this is great. So whenever you come to St. Augustine, make sure you visit Castillo de San Marcos, the oldest
Masonry fort in America.
In the United States. So thanks for watching, and we hope you get a chance to visit this beautiful fort.